Oh boy, it's been a little hard at the studio today, but we're going for it. So, this is the introduction to our chakra series. I just want to give a little song credit to the Yogi Tunes. You can find their app, Yogi Tunes. We're at the Power of Three Yoga Studio Salon and Spa located in Port Alberni. And the chakra series is an 8-week series. And then there's this intro, so there'll be a total of 9 videos. And we're going to focus on healing trauma trapped within the chakras. So if you don't know what a chakra is, they're little energy centers in the body. There's 7 main ones, but there's over 300 or hundreds, or depending on which culture you're reading about, they all sort of have different things, but we're going to focus on the main 7 in our series, and they're the colors of the rainbows, and they start from birth all the way to infinity. Those are some of my favorite things about the chakras, is that they have color therapy within them, so you can easily adjust what you need based on the colors you wear, the aromatherapy, the stones you use, the food you eat. It's just really nice, simple, easy suggestions that anybody can do at any time to help sort of bolster or heal that area or expand that area. But again, bringing it back to our focus in our series, and about trauma. So I have a little bit of a disclosure here, a little bit of things just for you to think about and digest. So we're going to go over topics that are raw and maybe even considered taboo in this series. But we are in a safe place to talk about it. We will make a pledge to ourselves to take what we like and leave the rest. We're going to take a moment to talk about belief systems and stigmas. Belief systems are something that can be passed down through the generations and might not even belong to us. Beliefs can manifest themselves in our body as disease, self-doubt, curse, fate, and so on. We may carry them with us our whole life, not even knowing these unrealistic and unacceptable beliefs are there. An example of this might be, I can't do that because I'm a girl. Where does this come from? And where do we feel it in our body? I can't have that job because I'm not good enough. Again, when did we start taking on these beliefs that we can't or don't deserve the things we want? So the next part is generational, family, and heritage. Here's the fun part. Having these beliefs or blockages put in our path can be handed down from generation to generation, and so we might not even know that they are there. Example, we are Smiths, and that's what Smiths do. Or taking a job or a partner you don't want because that's what your parents want you to do. We're going to take a moment here to even talk about trauma for a little bit. Trauma is when our body has a reaction our mind cannot control, which can come from a psychological trauma, which damages the mind of a distressing event. Trauma is often the result of an overwhelmingly amount of stress that exceeds one's ability to cope, and the emotions become involved with that experience. So again, let's just take a moment to think about that. If we've had a distressing event happen in our life, we are also born. We have all had a distressing event happen in our life. We are also born with our own different level of resiliency. So what that means is no one can tell someone else what they are okay or not okay with, what they can or cannot cope with. Some people are allergic to bee stings and go into anaphylactic shock. Some people just get a red bump. That's nobody's fault. Nobody can change that. It's just the way we're born. And when we realize that when we come into situations of stress or grief or trouble, Nobody can tell us, well, that's how you get over it. That's what Smiths do. What belief system is telling them that, because everybody's is different. So I just want you to think about that, and think about when we go through our chakras and we go to those centers, think about, does that trauma, does that experience, does that belief belong to me when I find out what's going on in that area of my body? Does it resonate? And it doesn't matter. It's neither right nor wrong. It just is. But self-awareness allows us to have healing. So thank you so much for tuning in. I apologize for it being a little bit choppy and the music cutting in and out. It's an interesting day here at the spa. So tune in for our next video, which will be uploaded right away, for the root chakra meditation. I'm really looking forward to spending this time with you. I'd love your comments and feedback. Feel free to check out our online sale at our website, www.power3.ca. No O in power. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day.